Hey pals, look at me waving down there while I'm in the housing menu. While I'm not able to move around, I can still have some amount of actions happening while in the housing menu. So for example, if I turn on auto walk, and then I attempt to do this, I was still moving for a little bit, but you know, you can't permanently have the ability to move in the housing menu, but like still things happen. It's basically when you're in the housing menu, it takes away your ability to move, but in exchange, you have this sweet camera you can pan around. So there should be no way to move while in the housing menu, unless of course you start gliding. And now you can move around as you see fit. So I'm gonna redo that because there is something about this wardrobe that's gonna make things easier. Basically, it saves the angle that you make when you're in this state. So by looking down a bit more, it makes things easier for me. I'm gonna change my camera angle by going back to the wardrobe, and then it uses that one that I saved. So if I instead did it this way, now I'm looking this way, and I want to be looking down because if you are looking down, oops, not that one. If you are looking down while you have the housing menu open, you have the house, quote unquote, down here. And so you can do silly things such as, for example, while I'm in the harvest house section, I can remove the windows. That's not super interesting, I suppose. It is cool, I will say, but it doesn't do terrifically a lot. However, I'm in the housing menu while I'm moving around with my character, which is kind of neat, actually. So, for example, if I attempt to shoot with this bow, you have to like spam click, and then the game sort of gives up. You hit the right click to re-enable the arrow, you like spam click a bunch. You have the ability to move around, but when you start sprinting, the game just lag spikes for a bit, and then you have no more ability to do that. But you can still interact to a decent amount when you have a housing menu. So for example, I can no longer have something equipped, but I can't equip something because the R&T menus are disabled in this state. I can craft additional fabrics, I can make more silk. However, if I open up inventory, you know, I can put down apple pies as well, so I can drag these apple pies into my inventory and put them down. Not a duplication glitch, thankfully, because it takes them out of my inventory anyway. So that's fine, that's all well and good. Perhaps the most worrying thing that you can do with this glitch is go on to someone else's plot with it. So I'm going to attempt to make things a little bit easier for me. I'm going to open up this large room dialogue. I'll move into someone else's plot with their permission. I have asked Callie Bedov whether or not I'm allowed to do this, and they said yes. Thank you very much to them. Give me a second. I'm going back to my plot. This is actually an important bit. It saves the plot for whatever reason. So if I like re-enable the glitch again here, whoops, let me try that again. If I re-enable the thing with the large room, and I walk back here, and I revisit this plot, it doesn't do the big loading, and now I have the housing menu on someone else's plot. So that's not good. My edit permissions are set to visitor, so there's nothing I can really do here. However, for some reason it's still saved like some element of my ability to change windows. I cannot change windows on this person's plot. So that's good. I'm very happy to see that you can't change someone's windows. What happens if I attempt to change clothes at their place? No change in the camera angle there. That's good. It doesn't seem like you can actually do a whole lot of anything on someone else's plot. You can try to do this. If I make Grumbo, it won't actually even pay the money for me to do that either, so that's good. I can't load other people's slots. I can't change permissions or anything. I can't attempt to build. So all in all, this housing menu, as far as I can tell, doesn't actually do anything impactful while on someone else's plot, which is good, but it is worrying because you can have the housing menu open. Like if you close it, I can't open it because I don't have permissions. So anyways, I hope that's useful to somebody. Take care.